The massacre in Orlando last weekend, mostly of Latino, queer, young adults and their friends out having the time of their lives, celebrating in a place of sanctuary that respected and embraced them for all that they were, has hung heavy with us this week. All those of compassion, all those of mercy, all those who desire justice have felt hearts heavy as yet one more mass shooting leaves us wondering what is to be done. What can be done to stop this epidemic of mass shootings that alone among developed nations, the United States sees again and again among our brothers, sisters, and siblings? And within days, perhaps even within hours, people were launching out into social media to offer prescriptions, to offer solutions. Some people came forth with thoughts and prayers, and others with policy prescriptions. Some people said, well, this is mental health, and other people said, no, this is access to guns, and some people said this is a hate crime that speaks to homophobia, and other people said, no, this is about Islamophobia and global politics. And perhaps, like many things, this is an intersectional issue, something that gives rise to many questions and to the complexity of all of life and all of this society in this 21st century. And maybe the answer is not whether we are to draw close in prayer or else move forth in policy change, but perhaps as we anchor ourselves down in our understanding and experience of the sacred, of the holy, as we weep and feel those great feelings well up of sorrow, of despair, perhaps giving way to a flicker of hope, we can also imagine policy changes, systematic changes, structural changes, and do so in a way that is grounded in our faith, grounded in our vision of the world as it could be, so different from the world as it is. So let us move forward, not choosing between policy and prayer, between systematic change and drawing close with our neighbors, but instead understanding that change and maturity and healing is to happen at all these levels of human experience, that we can be with our neighbors side by side, even in disagreement, and shelter over those who are most vulnerable among us, those who are most often targeted, and feel ourselves, those of us who are of marginalized communities, safe and protected and allowed and encouraged and held in our rage and fury and helplessness. And that through this human relationship, we can together discern the right steps to take, the right prescriptions to put forth, the right experiments to launch, that we would be a nation that is not only mighty and strong, but is morally powerful and an example to the rest of the world, that shining beacon of liberty and also of justice, where even the least of these are protected from this horrific act and these horrific events. Let's be part of that healing together. Let's be patient and gentle and forgiving with one another, and let us move forward in the spirit of the love that conquers all, especially hate and even death. So may it be.